Hey everybody, welcome back again to my channel. It's me, Absolutely Me, and we are back again to another video or anyhow I used to say sha. But thank you guys for tuning into my channel. I'm very grateful. Please, before we get into this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and do all of those jazz. And I want to also hear your point of view on what you think about my video in the comment box below. Okay, thank you. So as you guys can already tell by today's title, I would be sharing my experience. First of all, let me just say that I passed first time with my driving instructor. Like, I passed first time, like literally guys, first time. I'm still shocked until today. Like I passed with 4 minors out of the all 15 minors. I passed with 4 minors. Like, I'm so excited. Like I can't really believe it, guys. I'm still in shock until today. Just a disclaimer, guys, I drive I'm driving, or I drove but I'm driving automatic cars. I'm only doing automatic because I did manual and I hated it. And nowadays, let's be honest, generation is changing. Like, cars are becoming automatic. So what's the point of suffering yourself with manual when you could just drive an automatic car? Simple as that. You know, it's very simple, very easy. God created both of them for a reason. You get what I mean? God gave someone the knowledge to create manual, and God gave the same person the knowledge to create automatic. So why are we suffering ourselves? Those of you doing manual. But anyways, I'll come for you guys later. But with this video, guys, I'm going to be discussing about my experience and how I got to the stage where I got my practical driving exam first time. So guys, as I said before, like, I started with a manual car. I started learning how to drive a manual car. I did like 10 hours of lesson or even more hours of lesson, and I was still struggling. And the instructor that I did, I don't want to even call out the school that I used for my lesson previously, but like the instructor that I used, like, it was not literally very helpful in terms of making sure that I literally get what I want to get with my manual. I still found myself struggling. Like, the man would just be chilling in the car. Like, I still found myself struggling. It did his best, but I still found myself struggling. But I do also realize that that time as well, it was my first time driving a car. I haven't ride the bicycle before, talking about driving a car. So that experience was very scary for me. But so I had to make sure that I literally sit the driver down and tell him, I'm like, do you think automatic is going to be good for me? Because I've already paid a huge sum of money doing manual cars, and I don't get no result. Like, I still feel scared on the road. Like, I still panic whenever I'm driving the manual car. Then it was like, yeah, automatic would be good, and From once I heard that, I cut him off straight away. I just destroyed my relationship with that school that I used previously, and I went to another school which I started learning how to drive automatic, guys. So once I started learning how to drive automatic, I really took that so seriously, because I feel like automatic cars, they are much more easier for me, to my own knowledge. Actually, for my own understanding, for my own skills, I feel like it's much better for me to drive automatic, because I'm more like, I can't keep thinking of the road while also thinking of the gear. Like, I don't have that time for that. So I feel like it's better for me to drive automatic in a way that, like, I can be able to focus on the road, my surroundings, and everything. So I started with this school. I'm not going to say the name of the school. I don't want to get any of them in trouble. But as I was saying, guys, I literally had to learn how to, with the second instructor that I got. The second instructor gave me a very terrible time. Not to like cuss them out or anything, but like, gave me a very terrible time that I literally was afraid of driving on the road. Like, I was so scared of driving on the road, even though it was automatic. Like, I was very scared. It literally got me to, of course I did learn how to drive. Like, my skill was developing. It was teaching me some skills that literally helped me. But at the end of the day, I was still scared of the road. Like, it made me feel so scared of the road. So I ended up stopping my practical lessons for quite a long time. And as well as practical driving lessons are not cheap, guys. They are very they are expensive, especially if you find ones the ones that are expensive, but the ones I've used, like, they're expensive. They're decent price, but they're expensive at the same time. But the manual one was very expensive, guys. It was very, very expensive. But I had to literally stop my driving lessons for a while. Then after once I stopped my driving lessons, I literally had to like tell myself, this 2021, you need to get it done. I literally had to tell myself, and it's always at the back of my mind that I really wanted to get my driving exam done, like just get it over and done with, because I know it will benefit me in the future. And as you guys may already know, because if you've been on my channel for a long time, you already know that I'm in the healthcare field, so it's going to benefit me as well in the field I'm in at the moment. So I decided to like spoke to somebody about it. I would also suggest that if you're struggling with your current instructor, speak to someone around you who is already driving. They might know somebody or one or two people, one or two instructors that they can suggest for you, and they might be fantastic. So I had to speak to somebody. I had to speak up because I was suffering. I was just silently suffering because I feel like I was just paying this man. He's teaching me how to drive. Yes, I'm developing myself. I'm developing myself. But at the end of the day, I'm still afraid of the road. It makes me afraid of driving. Like, it's like, for an example, once I'm driving, it collects the wheel from me. Like, it's like as if, like, let me do it, let me know my mistakes, so I know. Of course, not know my mistakes to the fact that killing people, not like that, because my intention when I'm driving, I don't drive to kill people, God forbid. But the thing is that here, like, the fact that it's really scaring me. And I got my exam coming up like in a month's time at that time, and I'm like, this man is not even literally making a plan on helping me achieve my exam first time. He's just like collecting my money. Can you believe it, guys? We never even went to the exam center that I'm having my exam. We never went there, and which was horrible. Like I was already afraid of my exam at that point in time. I was already almost giving up. I was like thinking of like, my exam was supposed to be on the 20th of December. I wanted to reschedule it to next year. You guys know how the exam process is in the UK. Like, before you can get an exam date, you have to wait for a few months, except if you're lucky enough to find one early. So I almost like cancelled my exam on the 20th of December this year and move it on to next year. But my mind is like, no, let me speak to someone about it. So once I spoke to one of my colleague from uni about it, and she directed me to this great amazing driver, CMK driving school. So because of him, I'm gonna make sure I answer your DM. So if you need him, it's based in East London, in Ilford area, but it literally helped me. Like, in my driving school, I went to him like 2 weeks before my exam. Like, literally 2 weeks before my exam, I was doing back-to-back lesson, back-to-back. It really tried for me. It was very patient with me, and it makes the lesson very comfortable. It busts jokes and everything. It was just like a chill session. It's not like I'm going there to and it's like as if I'm going there for fun, basically, but I'm learning a lot. But the results did pay off anyways, because I got my exam. I got it first time, so it paid off. And so, like, it literally helped me. The most important thing that really means a lot to me that it did for me was like taking me to the exam routes, through the exam routes, like all the routes, the hardest routes that the examiner can ask me around. I did my exam in Good Maze, by the way. The exam route that can be very challenging, that the examiners might take me through, like, it took me there. Like, we went through there like so many times on a repeat, and within that 2 weeks, by the way. And also it took me to the easiest route as well that the examiners might go through too. So it's like, it was very, very helpful. It was very, very supportive. I was able to like just get everything done I need to get done with him. And it now comes to the day of my exam. Like, I did like 2 hours early before my exam, 2 hours training before my exam in the morning. So my exam was at 9:07 in the morning, but I did 2 hours early. So I woke up around 5 and I did 7 to 8. I did 7 to 9 actually. I did my my practice in the morning, 7 to 9. So which was very, very helpful for me too. Then we didn't went through the show me tell me question before, but like the show me tell me question of like what is it called? I've forgotten the front of the car, sha. Guys, I'm still learning, as you guys already tell. The front of the car, where like they have all the engines and everything in, where the water, fuel is and everything, sha, that works in there, where it is. And got so good. Like they literally asked me like 2 minutes before my exam, like 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes, 3 minutes before my exam. I went through that with my instructor. I'm like, I don't know, could you please show me the boots, so that not the boots, the engine, so that in case if they ask me any question. 3 minutes before my exam, he literally showed me. And guys, can you believe it? The examiner asked me about where the water fuel is in the car. And imagine if I never asked him to show me, like I wouldn't have even got that question of show me, tell me question. So they asked me to show me, tell me question. No, the first thing is they asked me to read plate number, which I read very well. I passed that thick. They asked me to open the boot, show them the water, fuel and everything else, which I just had to point and nothing else. I don't need to control it, just needed to point. I opened the boot, did it very well. So when I was doing my driving, guys, I don't know, I don't want this video to be long, but I'll be quick. When I was doing my exam now, like we're just driving through the route, like through the easy route that my instructor already showed me is what we actually went through, where the examiner took me through, like the easy route. They didn't even take me to the hard route because I'm already prepared for the hard, what I need to know at the back. So by the time you see this video, I don't know if my driving license would have come out by then, but at this point I'm still waiting for my driving license. But they still say I can still start driving, so I can still start driving. So I'm very excited to start driving as well. Like I'm very, very excited to be on the road. So that's all for this video. Just very simple, easy. I really hope you guys really did enjoy this video. That's my own experience of driving, of learning to drive and passing eventually. It's a first timer, so I'm so excited. I've always told myself that that if I passed this exam, is going to be the best birthday gift I've ever given to myself ever, or the best birthday gift anybody has ever given to me, because I've always wanted to learn my driving, like to pass my driving test, and I'm so glad I passed it. Please guys, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, you know, all this jazz. Don't forget to comment down below. And if you're a newly driver like me too, just comment down below with a peace sign. Like we might even meet each other on the road. We might meet each other on the road, guys. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, click the bell. Look in my description box for my email and for my Instagram. For this driving instructor, guys, I'm gonna leave my Instagram because I don't normally leave my Instagram on YouTube, but for this driving instructor, you guys need to have this driving instructor because it's very, very good. And guys, by the way, I never even sent this, like literally he lived far away from me. I literally traveled to go and meet him, but it's all worth it at the end of the day because your girl got a first pass. Hey. Okay guys, thank you for tuning into this video, and I'll catch you on my next video. Bye for now.